ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to another episode of the CD Racoola Show. Today's show will be taking a look at the 1994 film Pumpkinhead 2 Blood Wings. Before we resurrect this episode of the show, if you little demons out there could hit that subscribe button, I would definitely cancel my plans to jump through your window tonight and drain you dry. So, Pumpkinhead 2 Blood Wings is obviously the sequel to the original film aptly named Pumpkinhead. Really liked the original Pumpkinhead film, and I even took the time to do a review for you guys of that movie. If you have time, check it out. If not, I get it. I just can't get enough Pumpkinhead, though. Can you? The movie timeline for Pumpkinhead 2 Blood Wings starts out in the 50s, the rockin' 50s, with a deformed Tommy, whom he just kind of lives in the woods, and who is fed by an old blind lady whom we can assume is some kind of witch. She is kind of a good witch, though, since she feeds this random deformed kid who lives in the woods by himself. So, whatever. She's a good witch, bad witch, whatever. She's a witch. Anyway, a couple local teenage hoodlums chase old deformed Tommy boy and end up sending him down an old mine shaft to his death. Fast forward some 35 years, and we have a similar situation with a couple teenagers joyriding in their car, ending up hitting none other than that same old blind witch. What is with teenagers always hitting people with their vehicles in Pumpkinhead movies? In the first one, a teen ran over a little kid with his dirt bike or whatever. I don't know, it just seems like a theme to me in this Pumpkinhead franchise. The kids end up going over to the old witch's house to check on her, and they end up accidentally burning her house to the ground, and her almost in it. And then they go to resurrect Tommy and end up resurrecting our boy Pumpkinhead, the demon of revenge. Pumpkinhead proceeds to go on an absolutely epic rampage through the town, killing everyone who wronged little Tommy. In Pumpkinhead, if you're a bad guy, you really do get what's coming to you, that's for sure. You get what's coming to you if you're a bad guy in the Pumpkinhead franchise. This isn't a movie where the bad guy wins, unless you count Pumpkinhead as a bad guy, because in my book, Pumpkinhead always wins. I think this film stands as a pretty good creature feature. It stands up even today. The movie even spawned a video game. The game was pretty laughable, to be honest. It was called Blood Wings Pumpkinhead's Revenge. And boy, oh boy, it's terrible. Like, I mean, come on. That's so bad. I realize it's 1994, but I will remind you guys out there that Doom 2 was also out that year, and that's a way better game. Also, people are always surprised to hear that me, a 600-year-old vampire, plays video games. Well, don't act so surprised. I have to do something during the daylight hours. One of the biggest highlights of this film for me was Andrew Robinson, playing the good sheriff, Sean Braddock. He was in some really great horror films: Hellraiser, Child's Play 3, and The Puppet Masters. Those are three goodies, that's for sure. The creature Pumpkinhead itself is really scary and original looking, so I always have a ton of love for these films. It deserves some pretty decent marks on the old scarometer, and for a sequel film, I think this is pretty darn good. I feel like so many sequels so far short of the originals, but I don't count this gory, fun-filled creature feature film as one of them. I would like to thank you for joining me here on this episode of the CD Racoola Show, and if you could hit that subscribe button, I promise that if you ever die, I will do my best to resurrect you and bring you back as some kind of crazy monster bent on revenge and destruction. Now, how can you argue with that deal? What a great deal. Please join me next episode of the show as I take a look at the film Child's Play 2. I cannot get enough Chucky, that's for sure. What a horror icon Chucky is. He's so special to me. So till next time, my little bloodbags out there in YouTube land, I'll leave you with this little poem from the Pumpkinhead film. Keep away from Pumpkinhead, unless you're tired of living. His enemies are mostly dead. He's mean and unforgiving. Laugh at him and you're undone. But in some dreadful fashion, vengeance he considers fun, and he plans it with a passion. Time will not erase a plot that he has brewing. It's when you think that he's forgot, he'll conjure your undoing. Bolted doors and windows barred, guard dogs prowling in the yard, won't protect you in your bed, nothing will from Pumpkinhead. Ta-ta, my dears. Ta-ta.